All right, Jalin, it's time to go to the next letter. It is N. It's kind of two parts. It's now and next. So what are some burn moments you're kind of going through now? And what are some burn moments that you see coming in the future?
Top five fight next.
Tuned. Oh, yeah.
Top five fight.
Okay, I would say top 5 either this year or later this year. And then title fight coming soon, maybe later next year, possibly. And then
Later 25.
yeah, true, that's it. And then I don't know about negatives.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look forward to those. I don't look at those.
Yeah.
You know, like if it happens, it happens, and we just deal with it.
Yeah, for sure. You working on any projects or?
Dude, no, I need to like venture out and spread my wings, like spread my tarantula legs.
Into like what? Like
Everything.
what interests you besides skateboarding and fighting?
Skateboarding, animals, and fighting. That's all I really know, So, I mean, I don't know anything else. Like, I just want to start monetizing outside of just fighting. Like sponsorships are cool and everything, but I really want to start building more lucrative like business ideas and aspects, and just investments in that way. So, just continue to make the income grow and bless others.
Yeah,
for sure. Make a cool energy drink called the Tarantula.
That'd be crazy.
Or something. I was just sitting here brainstorming.
That'd be dope. Or I mean, you have a mind for the game, so why not start like breaking down fights and going that route?
Because I'm too humble of a guy and humble of a guy. Like I don't want to, like I wouldn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Like I get it, we're in the fight game, but like, like I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that guy. You know what I mean? Like this is not me. Like I would love to be an analyst. I'll analyze something, but like to pick between two people, especially if I know one of them, like I'm already be biased at that point. So, I wouldn't say biased. I will be trying to save somebody's feelings with the words that I say.
Yeah,
so
makes sense.
Yeah.
Go into more brand deals, or clothing or something. Come up with your own shoe.
Yeah, something crazy. Something like that.
I see the shoes. You're in the shoes.
I bought my first pair of Jordans like 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, my first pair ever. I wasn't ever really big into shoes growing up. I just skateboarded. I was wearing like Lacailles and Fallens and like I was never into Jordans. So. Yeah. I'm into them now.
Things change.
Do you skate in some SVs now? SV dunks or no?
Nah, I don't skate in SVs.
You don't skate in those? Oh.
Yeah. What do I skate in? I got a pair of DCs. I had some Fallens, but my dogs kept chewing them up for some reason. I don't know. I guess the leather in them tasted good or something. I don't know.
I've seen your dog videos on Instagram. What dog is it? What species?
Oh, dang, I don't know if I want to put that on there. I have a burn moment. I can reflect on one right now. Dang, that's intense.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
So
only if you want to share.
Hey, we're on it. We're on burn factor. So I recently parted ways with my dog. He was a protection dog. I've been traveling a lot, so I didn't have like a good outlet for him. So we hadn't trained for a while. I take him with me. He's in the car just cruising, and I had got done like having like dinner with my mom, and he's in the car like protecting the car. He's like barking at some people, so I like egg him on. I tell him his command, and he like starts going crazy, as he's supposed to. I get in the car. And he's still like kind of barking, and he snaps at me, and I got a little scar on my lip. This was recent, a couple of weeks ago. I gave him to my buddy. My buddy's a professional dog trainer. It wasn't anything like he didn't try to hurt me. You know what I mean? Like he just snapped at my face. I was like, he's like super antsy. He didn't know what was going on, and I was like, oh okay. But it's just the fact that it happened. I'm like, I don't, what I mean? Like I don't want to deal with that. Just because later on down the line, I would like to like branch into things like other avenues, I don't know, acting, something like that. And I can't have like my face is already gonna be rough enough from fighting. So.
Can't have any other scars.
Yeah, and I just felt like he needed more attention too at the same time because I've been out the house for so long. So yeah, everything happens for a reason. Yeah,
it's hard to focus on training your dog, especially a dog of that species that needs a lot of attention, and then fighting and your kids and other avenues now.
Yeah,
so it all kind of worked out.
Yeah, because he was an amazing dog. Like that dog is one of the top dogs around for sure. And it is what it is. And I think it had to happen that way because I probably wouldn't have let him go because he was that good of a dog.
Wow. Was he your only dog too?
No, I had his nephew. So I ended up giving his nephew back to the breeder, because I just didn't want to, you know what I mean? I just didn't want to neglect my dogs. So I love my dogs to death, So, I just put them in better hands that were going to do better with them. So it is what it is. But that was a recent burn moment. That hurt. Like, I dang near shed tears. Like I was like, oh my God. Like, yeah. Oh yeah. I had him since he was a little puppy.
You build such an emotional connection to him. Like our little dog, we have a little Maltese and he's like 10 pounds, but like, I love that dude to death. Yeah. Like to see anything happen to him and stuff.
Yeah, dude. It's hard, but he's taking care of my buddy's taking great care of him, sends me updates on him. Like he's happy. Like I'm happy for them. You know what I mean? Like, and he's gonna do more with him training wise than I could have. So, like I love the dog game. I love the aspect, but yeah, it is what it is. Like I'm telling you, like I'm just easy going, laid back. Like I don't, no ill will towards anything.
Yeah, sure. You're always just chilling and one foot in front of the other. But I do have to ask because it's kind of surfacing the internet a little bit about your last fight was the stoppage with Bobby Green. What is your thoughts on that? Was it late or you're in the moment, so it's hard for you to kind of hold back. But what was your thoughts on it?
It was very late. Man, like honestly, I should have stopped. You know what I mean? Like I definitely should have stopped sooner. But a lot of the punches were hitting his arm, so I wasn't thinking anything of it. And finally, when I did land clean, that's what put him out. Like, because everything was really grazing him. Like it looked bad, but it was really grazing his arm, So when I got a couple like by the ear, that's when he, but it could have been stopped sooner, And I was just so hyped in the zone. And like, even when I fought Brock Weaver, I think Herb was my ref that fight. I dropped him. I was like, all right, he's done. Like, I knew he didn't want to fight anymore, and I walked off. And then Herb's like, no, come back. Like, the fight's continuing. Like, he let him up. I was like, all right, let him up. Let's go, So from that experience is why I had that different result with Bobby. I kept the fight going until the ref told me to stop because that's a part of my job. But also, I do feel like, yeah, I should have just looked up at the ref like a little bit like yo, bro,
like come on.
But it's we're humans, man. We're humans. We all make mistakes. We cannot be perfect, like I said earlier, and it is what it is. Bobby got up. He was healthy. He was okay. Like we talked about it. Like we're cool. There's no,
that's good.
He's not salty about anything. Yeah. So that's what makes me feel good about the situation. You know? So it is what it is.
There's no bad blood.
Yeah,
there. That's good.
It's hard because you're just in that zone. Like you're in that killer zone. And to be able to stop, like you see some people stop. I'm like, dang, I don't know how you do that,
dude. I wasn't sure. Excuse me. I wasn't sure about my shape. I knew I could go like 2 good rounds. I was like, man, if it goes to that 3rd round, and then Bobby's tough. So if he would have like came back and then he has cardio, so I knew he was ready. He was getting ready for a 5-round fight. So I was like, he has the advantage in the cardio aspect. So I was making sure like. On top of that, I had to finish the fight right there if I had the opportunity too. So, yeah.
What was it like taking a fight on a week's notice?
Man, it was crazy. Like I said, if I hadn't been talking to my psychiatrist and just, being mentally strong and fortified, I don't know if I would have. Because honestly, I turned the fight down a couple times before they finally got me.
Really?
To say yeah.
The same fight,
yeah.
Bobby Green and Austin. Wow.
Yeah, I turned it down and. One morning, I was like, I feel like this fight's going to happen. Talked to my manager, and then they came back, and I was like, all right, I guess I got to fight him, 9 days. And I did it, And another thing, too, with that, like I wanted to show the world that I can make the weight. You know what I mean? Like, because I missed weight before, and I knew everybody's like, oh, he's not going to make it, this weight bully, blah, blah, blah. I was like I will make it. Like, I'm not going to sign on on the dotted line if I wasn't gonna make it. So I did, and that's what like that was my victory, like my personal victory, and then everything else was just like icing on the cake, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Didn't you make 155 too, right?
I mean, I did 156.
Oh, you did 156.
Yeah, 156.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that would have been the nail in the coffin, and like championship weight, baby.
I know. Honestly, if I had more time, I probably could have, but they played me on the scale anyway, you know? Like we did the pre-check and I was 150, 155, 156, and then we go out and then they're like 157. I was like, what? I was like, there's no way. And then we go back and then we step on the scale. So I'm like, yo, 156 right here. Like then they had me go back out. And I was just like, there was this MMA outlet that like posted it right away and he left it up. Like I seen it after the fight. He was like, Jalin Turner misses weight, no surprise here, blah, blah, blah. I was like, bro, you're so lame. I was like, bro, you could have definitely deleted this by now. Like, you're lame for that. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Is it hard to not pay attention to that stuff? Especially you and being top 10 now, you get all kinds of hate and...
You know, it's... You pay attention to it. You know, like you notice a lot of the haters, but it's just... It's like, what good is it going to do for me to focus on it? It's like, all right, cool. You got something to say. Like, sometimes people are cool, you know, and I'll reply something. And, like, I won't even throw a shot. I'll just be like, yo, like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? And it'll be cool. Like, some people just want attention. And then there's some people that are just really just negative and just projecting their emotions. And I'm just like, oh, all right. I tried. Yeah. I'm going to leave you there. You got to reply, whatever. And, you know, it is what it is. You know, just I don't know. I couldn't be that guy. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna sit here and talk a bunch of trash on people. Like I got better things to do in my time. You know, but I'm happy. So it's like, why am I gonna go project negativity when I could go project happiness? So.
Yeah.
There's this quote I heard a long time ago. I can't remember who said it, but it was like all the haters you have, the only reason they're hating on you is because 99.9% of them would want to be you right in this second. I think that speaks a lot. They just, it's like that saying, they hate you because they ain't you. Like they do. And even for us, it's hard. I mean, you see people and calling him soft and like, it's just like, dude, like why do you feel the need to out of your day, sit on your phone and say that comment or say that or like, come on, dude.
You know,
it's a part of the game.
Exactly. It is. You know, it's funny. Like Sean Strickland, he always calls me soft. I'm like, bro, like that's just who I am. You know what I mean? Like the way I look at it, it's like I'm gonna be who I am. Like I'm not going to sugarcoat anything for nobody. Like there's days when I can be, you know, like harder. Like yeah, definitely. But it's like I'm not fake for transition. Like being somebody else. Like I'm not being somebody else. I'm just being how I feel. So I think it's funny when people say that. It's like people can be who they want and how they are. But like, yeah, Sean Strickland, that's my homie. He always talks crap about me for being soft and being this weird guy and all that stuff. But that's my boy though, so he's cool. He's funny. He's probably one of the most like down to earth people, but he's also like just doesn't give a F, you know what I mean? Like he's funny.
He's truthfully himself.
Yeah, exactly.
But you go out there and train with him, don't you?
When he was out here in California, I used to train him more, but now he's out
in Vegas.
Yeah,
in
train,
Vegas.
yeah.
Do you think you'd go out there and train them?
I went before the Adesanya fight, but just one time, like nothing crazy. So that was it.
Yeah.
For the most part, you just like your norm here in California.
Yeah, but I think I'm probably gonna leave California.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I mean, I know, but I don't know.
Say it?
Yeah, I just want to go train somewhere else. You know.